Hello, my name's Jalise, Vikings Season 5, Episode 4 review, everybody. The plan. Now, this episode of Vikings was the most non-violent episode of Vikings this season so far. No big battle scenes, nothing too horrific, not even a lot of killing, to be honest with you. So this was a lot of dialogue moments. What happened? Harold and Astrid got married. Astrid gave in to King Harold, gonna marry him, now they're aligned. Now, I don't know if she's going to still be working for Lagatha. I don't think so, but I don't think she's... I think she's purely in it for herself, and she's just with King Harold because she wants power. Now, what also happened? Bjorn wanted to go to Rome, but he went to Sicily. On an island called Sicily. He's traveling with Halfdan. They meet some people there, and they talk. There's one nun singing, and Bjorn is now going to travel to Africa to meet the ruler of Sicily, or like not the ruler of Sicily, but the one who's in the most control over here. So it was very interesting to see in different locations and to see how Bjorn interacts with other people. I really like Bjorn and Halfdan's relationship right now. It's like a good, strong friendship right now. They're both men with both the same type of ideas and both same things that they want in life. So I enjoyed them as characters. So Bjorn and Halfdan's thing of Sicily, it's good. What also happens? Floki decides to go back to Kattegat or to turn other places to find more humans because he believes it's selfish to not share this world with other people that worship the gods as much as him. So he's gonna go back to get some people that love the gods as much as him and live there because it is paradise to him. So Floki's returning. Now, what also happened? Back over in England with York, Bishop Hedman and King Egbert, but no, King Aethelwulf were having little discussions and disagreements on what should they do. Aethelwulf wanted to go back to regroup and to get more men. Bishop Hedman decided that he had a vision and they should starve out the Vikings, which is the proper thing to do. And they do kill some of the Vikings who gather food. And Alfred sees the good part of this, but Hedman keeps on questioning Egbert and saying, "Oh no, we should do this, we should do that." Not Egbert, sorry. Aethelwulf is just keeps saying, "I am your king," and you keep on doing this stuff. You keep on defying me. You keep on interrupting me. Hedman just pledges his loyalty to Aethelwulf and just says, you are the king of kings. Forgive me, my lord." So they have that little power struggle in a sense, but Hedman is just a very religious man who seeks nothing but the wrath. He is the wrath of God. They are the wrath of God. That's what he firmly believes, that Vikings should be eradicated. Also, he found out that Aethelwulf was not responsible for what happened to Ube and Fitzek in the last episode. He did not attack them. It was just all Bishop Hedman. And even Aethelwulf's maybe you shouldn't have done that to our peacekeepers that came through that wanted it to peace. Hedman decided that there could be no treaty or negotiations with these barbarians. So Hedman is full-blown religious Christian, and I love him for it. Now, what happening with Ivar? Ivar is still humiliating Fitzek. Fitzek was claiming why he stayed with Ivar because Ube treated him like his loyal dog. Well, you're only a loyal dog unless you act like a dog. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of Fitzek's character. I find him... He didn't really voice his concerns. He doesn't really have an opinion of the matter because he doesn't express his opinions. If you don't express your opinions, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Ube said, "Let's go." You didn't argue with him. Ube said this, you still went with him. Only at the end when you finally decide to choose your own path. But now, instead of following Ube, you're following Ivar. So it's just like one dog leash after another. You go to a different dog, which is Ivar. And Ivar humiliates him. He eats him right in front of him. Food is scarce, and Fitzek is obviously hungry. And Fitzek's saying, "I'm nobody's dog," and Ivar just says, "Roof, roof." And he also, Ivar... there's this thing where they're an entire thing where the England warriors are waiting for the Vikings to starve out, and they think they're burning their bodies, but in reality they're just burning other stuff and the Viking things. It's not the Vikings' bodies, they're burning other stuff, and there's no great sickness, so Ivar is tricking them. And we found out later in the episode that the Vikings are gone out of York for some odd reason. And Bishop Hammond realizes, well, why are the rats above ground? So he's just wondering where the heck are the Vikings? What happened to them? Have they completely left? The ships are gone. So they're just really confused about what's happened. So next episode looks like we're going to have a celebration with Aether Wolf, Headman, and it looks like it's going to be a trap for Ivar to succeed more. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen, and really looking forward to Vikings so far. What happened in Kattegat, Ube's returned. His Ube is now aligning himself with Lakota. He says to Lakota that he loves Bjorn like a brother and he was a true warrior. And he says he's not at war with Ivar and Vitzik. And during this time, Margaret, who is possibly the most stupidest of the Vikings characters by far, keeps on asking Torvi that Lakota's weak. And she's not in favor of the gods no more. She's not in the gods' favor no more. She even tries this with Ube, and Ube is just like, he has this expression that like he's maybe interested in it, but in reality he looks like he's just a tired man, ready tired of all this plots and schemes and all this other stuff. That's what Ube looks like to me in this scene. But Margaret kept on with Torvi that Lakota's not welcomed by the gods anymore. She's not favored by them. And then next thing you know, Lakota shows up. And then she acts like a little girl, Margaret, and she says, I didn't know you were listening. And then she runs away in shame from freaking Lakota. Lakota says, disobey me if you want. I have the right to kill you, but I do not. I want you to choose. You were a slave, but now you have a choice. And Lakota goes on how she's been betrayed by every single man in her life. She's been betrayed by women too. So, if you remain loyal, she will respect you. If not, oh well, you made your choice. And what I do not like about Margaret's character is that even Torvi, who I just love, who is completely loyal to Bjorn and Lakota, she's a part of this family, I love her, and she is telling her Margaret, you've been a slave just recently. You just recently got freed. You're now a free woman, but you were just previously a slave. And she says, I was not always a slave. I felt free all the time. We are equal. Everybody's equal. Margaret, oh my god. I get that you're free, but you're not in the same equality of Lakota. Even though Lakota agrees we're all equal and all that stuff. No. You're like, I am not a fan of Margaret's character. She annoys the shit out of me. And she said, I'm a free woman. Yeah, you're a free woman now, stuck in there like 3 out of 4 of Ragnar's Lothbrok's children. Yeah, I don't like Margaret. Sue me. But overall, Vikings Season 5, Episode 4, the plan was actually a pretty enjoyable episode of Vikings. A lot of dialogue set things up, and it was just a great setup to future things to come. So I enjoyed this episode, but I'm looking forward to the next episode very much. Looks like a battle is going to happen, and it looks like Arthur is going to prevail, or he might lose. Who knows? But Vikings Season 5, Episode 4, the plan, a pretty dang good episode. Alright, everyone, subscribe if you like, disagree on the modeling, comment below, let me know, respect my opinion, I respect yours. Let me know what y'all think, everyone, of Vikings Season 5, Episode 4, the plan. Alright, everyone, it's Lee signing off with everybody. Bye-bye.